I do agree with that. I think there have been a couple of different looks where Tokido would kind of let go of certain set play situations just to kind of see how the other person would react to it, right? I think if he does layer on any sort of meaty, it'll be like via lights, and then he'll just kind of like back off and play in the pocket that we're so used to, right? That pocket specifically being where characters would normally want to jump out of. I think Tokido's done a great job of like taking the time to assess what the player is going to be doing upon wake up, what the player is going to be doing in the counter hit space, or at least the counter poking space, and punishing them accordingly. Now, in terms of the hits, you talked about being optimal from the side of Machabo. This man Tokido is willing to spend hella bar for Jinrai extensions in the corner. My man is not afraid to go get that damage while drying himself out.
The honored one.
Damn, that's the manga rare Tokido. Yeah. That's crazy. The one shot in every like 2 pallets of cards. That's crazy, man.
I alone in the honored one. Okay, let's see if he is.
I would love like hand drawn like caricatures of like the pro players from some of like the mangaka out there and put it in trading cards. Listen, man. I'll buy all of it. I'll buy it by the case. I'll buy it by the pallet. I'll do that, man. I'll search for the manga rare Tokido.
The manga rare Tokido.
I'll do it, brother.
Oh, they going in with it. I mean, this matters. Winners of finals. Machabo, Tokido to qualify for Capcom Cup. Yo, people, let's get it. Akuma versus Ken. Gonna be a very explosive matchup. Either way, it's gonna be corner carry. It's gonna be big void demonic damage. We'll see.
You could hear the voices ringing out from Aru and Hameko, getting the crowd hyping for very good reason. Again, this is one of these players pretty much shot to get into the Capcom Cup. Machabo at a slight deficit. Now that we get to really look at it, the fireball's ringing out from Tokido. We talked about Akuma having a stronger fireball game, but Machabo being the aggressor with Drive Rush. Yeah. Does find the opening. Gets the roundhouse extension of the Jinrai. You're trying to get sneaky with it. Machabo threading the needle.
As you mentioned, like go for these little resets, but still finds face-to-face up in the corner space and still seals the deal. But you mentioned that, like Tokido will go for these things where he's like trying to gather data on what you're going to do and then add up as the set goes longer and longer. First of threes, I feel like really benefit that sort of style, that sort of game plan. First there, just yet drive rush jab to enter before the OD fireball even came through. Oh,
Jill still?
Double sweep. Back throw. Oh, that's optimal. Nothing off that medium though. The drive rush cancel it in a little bit more.
Michael stepping out of the way of the Jinrai. It's a tick throw. That's one. I like the tech too from Tokido. Machabo could have had a great time if that throw had connected with a back throw, I would imagine.
What a space
connection.
trap.
Standing light kick as a counter hit fireball into the Sip of Calamity. Not necessarily burn out just yet.
That bar to get that nice little lead. The jump back is there, looking for maybe a driver for Fierce or stand Fierce. Nothing doing, but is caught up on the corner now. What's the defense like? It's not good. All up in the guts. The forward Fierce coming through with the drivers behind it.
I couldn't tell you what the counter hit was, what Tokido had pressed upon wake up, but you saw green from the side of Machabo. My man was charging forward. You still pressed the button in that in the face of danger. A big opener, standing back up. Light Tatsu, uppercut, the Oki's there. Tried to bait out a throw perhaps. Machabo ready for the anti-air, sneaks in the throw. Drive rush forward, the overhead.
Pressing that cranium, busting that dome. Lays the crouching medium punch. No throw, Tokido. Medium, no conversion, and the drive impact is perfect there he was wearing. It has Tatsu. Oki coming through. One hit in the level 3 with the victory here. Tokido, can he land it? OETP, risky, but it works out. Tokido was like, there's no way. He did it anyway. Machabo still gonna get got by the Jinrai. Let that level 3 fly. You know what time it is? Rip-pa! Sit down and shut up. Okay, now it's the Japanese version, but we're just gonna give you the English right here. As Tokido takes the first game, we talked about his game plan. It's all about taking to the corner and dismantling you continuously.
I gotta focus up more on how Machabo is conducting himself within the neutral space, right? We haven't really seen as much of a threat thus far, and now I think he's throwing out some of the forward medium kicks. He's still content with throwing out some of the crouching medium punches, but now he tried to go in and initiate. You saw the start of a forward Fierce. Tokido is just ready and with the activity of certain buttons too. That medium kick is so far-reaching and such a great tool to counter those types of actions.
Tokido's defense has been fantastic. You know, he blocked out the dive kick, bro. He's been able to thread the needle so well. So continuously, drive rush jab, enters in with the stand Fierce right after. Extension, run cancel throw. Look at how he picks his shots, but however, crouching medium kick saves the day. The anti-shimmy tool in full effect. The light connects, counter hit. Way more off the buttons mid-screen. I think that's better here for Machabo.
Counter.
OD fireball, no drive rush. Try to go for the throw, and that just allows the DP to ring out.
Round 2. Fight.
Perfect calculated decision from Tokido. Getting that OD uppercut for medium kick. Now Machabo gauging the distance against Tokido, but now the drive rush allowing him to get in scot-free. Standing light kick. How long can you stave away Ken's offensive pressure?
Tokido trying to get that bar back. He's back in the green. Reversal jabs. Begin with the counter hit. Into with the DP. Drive rush jab. This time a throw instead of the stand fierce. Drive impact. Clap back. Machabo ain't gonna take that. Have the fist in level 3, burn him out. A lot of Bardic spin right here. Maybe level 2 would have been better here to
burn out.
Yeah, so
I
you
think
can take level 2 for a little bit later on.
I think it pushes Ken too far out.
So you're gonna be able to continue after.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, netting as much damage as you can via chip. I would say that was the better decision from Machabo.
Yeah. Makes sense.
You're building up that bar anyway with the way that you're playing too. Yeah, Tokido now in the green. What's so scary is though, Tokido just needs a solid hit that leads him to CA, and he's dead.
What's the entry point?
Man's made out of paper.
Wet paper out. Crumbles.
Even worse.
Yeah. Can you find that hit? Seconds winding down. Machabo willing to run that fireball game for that lane game. Oh my God, Fiddle Red, what a hit. OD fireball for the switch up. Machabo with the fast stuff, the fast ball.
Yeah, and that was Tokido being a little bit slightly overzealous, trying to sneak it in, trying to get a dash up against Machabo, who's been pretty active with throwing out these fireballs. So I mean, having that hint of like having the idea of even dashing up forward, it's a pretty wild one at that. Not catching the landing frames, totally fine. Landing the level 3 though, not gonna be too great of a time for Machabo. Already in the yellow. Tokido not gonna have to worry about any big supers coming out from the side of Machabo. I don't think he'll have enough time unless he gets started just like this, off of the punish counter. We do get significant carry off the medium. Tatu checking down below with the low, and this is gonna be pretty significant. Already at 2 bars.
Empty medium, striking back to the light though. Machabo not complete some of these combos. Let's get the cross cup. DP wakes up with a back throw, the tumbleweed. 2 games up is Tokido. Closer and closer to qualifying for Capcom Cup.
The captain of Yogi-Bo Reject doing as much as he can to stop Machabo's run, at least from the winner's side, right here and right now. 2 games. Slow but steady. Machabo now initiating. Meaty fireball, what do you do about that? That could have been so significant. He was actually within range of a standing fierce punish.
With a lot more. It's optimal. Let's find those access points. Let's have the lead though. Hard knockdown with the sweep. Deep with the jump fierce. Oh my God, it hits Tatsu.
That hit his hair.
Don't touch the hair.
Oh. He's got enough in the tank for sure. Nice and easy. Machabo is being so steady. The people up front can't even handle it.
Feel that. Stay with that set point.
Nice!
Crouching light kick opens him up. I like the switch up. It's been like light. Now he goes for the crouching light kick. ODDP is a reversal, the rebuttal, the trade. Heavy kick right after. Ooh, like the auto correct, using the drive rush to be able to get that DP cross cut off.
That was so high up there. We don't really get to see it in that fashion too often, but Machabo still staying ready. No punish counter, no whiff punish, I should say, on a very long-standing low medium kick. That thing stays out forever and a day, but Machabo not being ready for it is a big surprise. Now the safe jump, and also not willing to let go of the pressure. My man's trying to bite on and fight on, I should say. Level 3 is still intact. Machabo just needs a single hit from both ends, actually. It could be a single hit.
Oh, wake up super, did it work? It did. If we're gonna do it, dump as much damage as possible. And Tokido leads himself to set point. And that was dangerous. Like, you're up caught up in the corner, throw out a fireball, he'll Imperience in through it. But wherever he wants, honestly, being up at the corner is dangerous against Akuma. Set point, but there's bar at the bottom for Machabo to work with. We'll see what happens.
Does get the tick throw. Turns one in. Cuts himself short. Preparation for the counter hit too, but Machabo not biting on that bait.
Go.
Medium kick. Mid-air too. Yeah, caught Tokido trying to jump out, perhaps.
Heavy kick right back at him, though. Jinrai gets the overhead again. He's sticking that in. 4 fears. Set up the space trap at all.
Oh boy. That was actually rough timing. Machabo tried to throw out a button. Tokido managed to get the low forward as a counter hit. Now the throws are going to be a little bit dastardly. No, actually, he went for a standing medium punch. You were hella negative. Not punishable, but you lose your turn. Back throw.
One more hit. OD fireball. What a wake up decision right there. And fist, expect a turn. Jin right, crouching in the kick. He's able to get the DP. It's Tokido qualifying for Capcom Cup with a 3-0 defeat over Machabo. Wow, and of course that means he moves on the winner's side of Grand Finals. This guy is a dismantler